Hello, welcome back to my channel. Just a little fun fact, I am pre-recording this, but it's still a planner spread and I definitely want to share. So again, I always use these post-its just because I want to make sure that whatever is happening on this week, I know. So I put it on the side for right now. And yes, you can see that some of the marker that I used last week kind of went through. So I definitely want to go ahead and cover that up. But the first thing I'm going to actually do is the same thing I do every single week. I'm going to white out these areas here so that I can cover them up. Okay, once that's done, I'm actually going to go ahead and use some of these same stickers from last time. I'm just going to use them in a different way. That's why I love being able to use stickers. I do kind of want to incorporate these icons, but I just know that there's literally only one thing going to be happening this week that I'm planning right here. So I'm definitely just going to take advantage of these stickers that I have here more for decoration, because this upcoming week that I'm planning here, we're actually going to be on our honeymoon, so there's no plans. So this will be more of a memory keeping week rather than trying to figure out a schedule, because again, we will not have a schedule. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do a kind of bold font to be able to say, okay, this is where we are, and then have space below it to do all of that memory keeping. So did the bold font. I'm actually going to use that same idea that I did for my last spread where I have the cursive in the middle. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that now. And like I mentioned before, there's literally only one thing happening, and it's on this day here. So I'm just going to add the font again and then add my little icon to it as well. Okay, so clearly we're going to Mexico, and I have this washi tape that kind of looks like water, so I want to incorporate it onto this week's spread. So because I am not going to be using or adding my usual tracker in this bottom space and the marker did go through, I'm going to use these to be able to kind of cover it up, but then also kind of keep it open so that I can, add little details that I want to remember from this week, or just add a few things on top if I feel like. So I'm just going to go ahead and use these. They're very bold. They kind of have little dots on them that you're supposed to use as a list, but I'm just going to use them as more of a cover up for this area rather than using them for a list or anything like that. And I'm going to go ahead and kind of mix and match between this one and then this striped one. It does say reflections on it, which I kind of like for this purpose. Let me go ahead and do this, and of course I did it wrong. Oh geez. Okay, the struggles of very strong stickers. Okay, tossing this one. Let's grab another one. Good thing that there are plenty. I did want to mix and match the colors, but this will do for now. I am going to add here on the Sunday column this little reminder thing, just because I know that I'm gonna need, a little reference of things that I should, once we get back, things that I should be doing, things that need to get done. So I'm definitely going to put that there and have like a tracker system below it. But what I'm actually going to work on now is, of course, I always like doing, my weekly quotes. So definitely going to grab my pencil, my Flair pen, obviously an eraser, and I'm just going to write down a quote that I feel would suit this upcoming week that we are traveling. Okay, now that that's there, of course, number one thing for me is practicing gratitude. So I definitely want to write down, all of it during this week. Well, especially this week. So this left column is usually where I have them. So I just am going to keep it super simple for this week and just add in, the dates for this week. And let's go ahead and add some more stickers because why not? It's looking kind of bare. I know that it'll get filled up, especially that week, but for right now, I just need to add a little bit more to this spread. It's just looking a little bare without having to track, because I'm very into time blocking and not having all the things, that I usually do during this week is kind of, it's looking a little bare. I'm actually going to add a little line detail onto every other column. I feel like that will help definitely add more color, but then also add more to this page. It's just looking a little too bare for what I'm used to. So I'm gonna do that now. Okay, this is way better. Now I'm feeling like it's a normal week. But again, I gotta add some stickers because these are too cute not to utilize, especially for this type of week where it's, beachy, planty feel, I guess. So let's just go add some here onto these pages. Obviously, I love to overlap onto, let's say, the washi tape, onto other stickers. So let's do that. Okay, so this page in particular, these stickers are so big. I just want like parts of these little stars, so I'm going to cut them. The good thing is that the background is clear, so it doesn't have to be super perfect, but I definitely want to utilize some of the stars, just not the whole thing, because then I won't have space for all the memory keeping that's going to be happening, and I just want a tiny detail of these stars in different areas or sections of this page. So definitely cutting them with my X-Acto knife cuts actually very easy, so that's a good thing. But that's the magic of utilizing all these stickers. Like, you can literally cut them to fit whatever it is that you're doing. So I'm cutting these, gonna be adding them to my page just because they do add a little bit of a detail. Again, they are transparent and they just fit very well for this page. Okay, so here's my weekly spread. Obviously, it's very, very different from my usual just because, again, this will be more for memory keeping rather than, tracking anything because honestly, I don't know what's going to happen. But hopefully you like, you comment, subscribe, all the good things, and I will see you soon next week.